welcome to Bad and Entertaining, the only podcast that consistently disappoints. I don't know. How's it been with you guys?
I feel like an orangutan.
That's oddly
Rotten
specific.
nickels.
I don't know.
Your
Can
force
you
is being
elaborate
destroyed.
on the orangutan?
No.
Okay.
No.
For those who know, you know.
Yeah,
Oh.
brother.
If
Orangutan
you know,
gang,
you
where
know.
you
I don't
at?
think that that's
Orangutans are pretty
the
epic, I gotta
context
say.
that that's supposed to be used in.
Bad at entertaining.
There's
Hashtag
no
orangutan
context.
gang. Let's make it merch. We need a
Orangutan.
shirt. We need a shirt of like an orangutan doing like gang signs, or like
Yeah.
his hands are
Oh,
distorted
no,
to
that'll
make like
get us
an
in.
amp, to like make an at sign and.
Okay, everybody. Are you guys prepared for the thing I actually prepared? Because apparently that we need to prepare a thing to prepare in pairs.
Yeah, it would be nice to have an agenda during a podcast.
Behold, in the general chat, I have gifted you with cards. These cards are called Zenir something Z cards. These cards are used to test psychic abilities, and considering how none of us are anywhere near each other, this shall only prove how powerful our psychic abilities are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send one of these cards into the general chat. Before any of you look at the card, you're going to have to guess the card.
Oh, that
That's
means I need
why-
to be added. Okay.
So I'm going to send a card. I've already sent the arrangement of cards. So all you have to do is think of what I sent. All right. So don't look in the
All right.
general. Here comes the first
Wait, so
one.
you already sent it?
No, I haven't sent
No.
it. Here comes the first one.
Okay.
All right. Okay, here comes the first one. Wabuski. Guess what it is?
Black square.
Car. I don't know.
I don't know. Was there a red triangle one? I didn't really look at the cards.
Oh, you got the red. It was the red plus.
Oh.
You got the red,
Well,
Madeline. You got some ability.
sure.
All right.
You now know the color red.
I now
right,
know the color
All right.
red.
Here comes the next one. All right. Full force. Here we go. On three. 1, 2, 3. Guess it.
I'm gonna guess you did the
Orange.
red plus again.
I think it's the
You're-
blue squigglies.
What?
Tristan?
What cards are you talking about, Doc?
He
In
sent
the
a picture
general-
into the
Like what?
general chat.
Josh, you got it right. So either you're cheating or you know the fact that I'm a lay epic troll.
Oh,
All right.
probably knew that.
Sure. There's no way to completely
Oh.
100% guess the legitimacy. Anyways, here comes the next card. Full force. All right. 3, 2, 1. Here it comes. Guess it.
Green star.
Josh,
Green star.
you're not
Yeah,
supposed to
it's
look at the
the-
card. You're not supposed to look at the card.
I
I
didn't
send
look at
it-
the card.
Okay, well,
Okay, but you
congratulations,
didn't
got
tell
it.
us what the cards were in
I said
any.
I'm not supposed to say what
Tristan,
the
it's
cards is. You're supposed to
the
look.
array. The array of all the cards it can be are in the general chat, and then he's gonna send one, and without looking back again at the general chat, you have to guess which one it is. Or you can just like stay scrolled up to the array of cards, and once he
Yeah,
send it,
I
you
just
can
stayed scrolled
pick
up to
from
the
one of them.
cards.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, here
For
comes
next
the next
prepared
one.
segments, you should hit us up with what we're doing first, so it's not like this awkward like figuring stuff out bit.
It's content, all right? Content
Or maybe
is the aim of the
it's-
game. Here comes the next one. On
Doing
three.
the
1,
game
2,
isn't the
3.
bad
Here it
part.
goes.
It's just
Fewer-
not knowing
Here it goes.
what the game
Guess
is
it,
the
guess
bad
it.
part.
Whiff it or sniff it. Guess it.
I think it's
Blue,
the
blue water.
yeah. I
I'm
also
gonna guess
think
the
it's
black
the blue water.
square.
Josh, I swear to God, I think you're cheating. It's the black
Oh,
square.
actually, no. I was before, but this time that was a genuine guess. Like I'm actually a god.
I think that the fact that we have to guess it all kind of proves that we are not psychic.
Well, it's just a sort of energy. You just gotta gel with me from all the way beyond the beyond.
Oh, it's the energy. Okay.
Okay, shut up. I could have just not. They should have just been sending the cards individually and say, guess a color / shape, and the shape can be this, and this. No. Anyways, here comes the next one. Final one.
All right.
Red
Guess
plus.
it,
I'm thinking black squared.
Josh.
Gold circle.
You're cheating. You're cheating.
I'm
That's
actually
too
not.
low.
No, I'm actually just popping off. Let's go, dude.
Right. You're
Sis
getting
really
better than
popped
mine,
off
Gun.
with that one.
I
Yeah, you're
cheated. I cheated on the red square, and the green star one got kind of oofed, but I cheated on that one.
What?
And then the last
Such a
two were
nerd.
complete guesses.
You just on the similar wavelength with me. All right, let's see if we can get 3. All right, all right. Third one. Here we go.
Blue waves.
Actually, yeah, I was gonna guess the waves because that's the only one you haven't sent yet. But that, at the same time, because you're you, doesn't make a lot of sense. So it's probably the red plus, but I'm gonna go with the waves.
Get Nade. It was the green star.
Nay,
You're
nay,
2 for
indeed.
2, Josh. Your streak was broken. Unfortunate.
Cool.
All right. So how's your guys' doing?
Not too
Kind of
bad.
depressed, honestly.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, same.
I've had like a rough last few days.
I mean, today at work was kind of chill, so I can't complain about that. But I don't know. Yeah, I was like listening to Nirvana at work today, just doing like dishes, but sadly. I don't know.
just scrubbing, just like hello. I just
Yeah,
remember the hand motions don't transfer that well. I was doing like a circle for every hello, like every
Well,
CH
as
is a circle every hello.
as we know, I'm psychic now, so I knew what
My
you were
laptop
doing.
just started playing music without me hitting anything.
That's when it's like playing
That's
Nirvana.
cool.
This is
That's
how
when
we
it starts.
find out I have like psionic powers.
This is how we find out that Josh is the Antichrist.
Also, I got really inspired to like write for D&D, and I'm writing up another like mini campaign because I can't stay focused.
Yeah,
on one thing for
baby!
too long. And
Yeah.
I'm one of the village names that popped up was Pern, Pirn.
Peter.
Was one letter away from being a disaster.
Hey fellows, let's go to the
Oh,
town of Peter.
Moy.
This is a section we're gonna call funny names I find while trying to find a village. Okay, number 1, Old Ham.
Okay.
Number 2, let me see if there's a funny one. Oh, there's Karen. Okay,
That's all right. I
nice.
feel, Josh,
It's
whenever
all
I come up
Pokemon.
with a name for anything related to D&D, I feel like you get very annoyed.
No, not
You
really.
do. Fucking, what was his name? The elfin bard I made.
Skinty.
The Skinty wasn't a bard.
No,
Oh,
it
that's
was
a good one,
different
actually.
guy.
Okay, cool. Let me just copy paste this. real quick.
Sokadrin was the name of a bard I played, and Josh was just like, "You serious with that name?" My
Oh.
dude. That was funny.
Yeah.
I feel like character names is sort of just a thing that everyone sometimes gets annoyed about.
Yeah.
But all of the name for everything I make is dumb and stupid and ugly.
I get more annoyed at my inability to remember character names. More so, like, if your character's name is like, you basically rolled your head on a keyboard for 45 minutes and that's now your character's name.
My naming process.
I'm not going to be so mad at
I don't know.
Okay.
Everyone calling Vistra Viscera was a little. Yeah.
My naming process is weird. I just sort of sound it out and eventually come up with something.
I didn't think that I had one, but apparently, like, all 3 of my main story characters are elves of some sort, and then also, like, have an A. Like, their name starts with an A.
Oh, I name
Or-
mine after like celebrities or like book characters that I like.
I'm gonna
Well,
make
That's
up a
my
D&D
general
character
recipe.
name right
Taken
now.
from the book or our original.
Here comes my incredible naming process. Here it comes. Knockhorn. Knockhorn. There we go. The happy little gnome Knockhorn.
Nice.
See, that's my process. And that's how I got such
That's not a bad
gems.
process to have.
That's how I got such gems as Zalif, Sokadrin, and that's about all I can think of. Everything else was
Pistinti.
actually thought through. No, that's actually a reference to Oni Plays.
Oh, is it? I
Yes.
was not aware. I
That's
actually
so
really
funny.
liked
Funny game.
Pistinti's like character design. He's one of my favorites to draw.
I came up with a lot of character design. For some reason. Not for some reason. I'm elaborating. Why do I say for some reason? I had to come up with a story for my drama class at the college. And I based it off a side quest from my campaign. So I had to come up with how all the characters look. And I got really in depth with it, and then immediately forgot about it after I wrote the story. So that's fun.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know, it's fun to look into like all the weird sorts of clothes I imagine, like the knee-high boots that have heels on them, or like blacksmith apron, fucking welder's gloves. It's interesting.
Yeah.
British raincoat was one of them. Vestige. That's just a word.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're saying anymore.
Nicholas.
Kind of like I'm not tracking anymore.
Zepolian.
Okay, cool. We're just gonna keep going.
Kentanocoli.
All right.
Noca de Gallo.
Okay.
Sebiro. And Nero.
Muy
It's-
bien.
Etc.
Bud.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know
just-
what you're doing either.
You just left me on this train and I'm going right into Flavortown.
Flavor to Christ.
Someone else talk.
Okay. I made brownies today. Well, technically, I'm in the process of making brownies. They're baking right now.
So you're not
that's pretty
technically
cool.
making them, you're baking them.
I mean, yeah.
Take and bake,
Yeah?
take and make.
I don't know what you're saying, Moises.
And now it's time for everyone's favorite segment on the podcast.
Quarantine questions?
I mean, quarantine questions are basically just like the "How you doing?" questions. What you
Yeah,
been up
that's
to
fair.
lately? It's called. Give me something that starts with an R.
Radical?
Radical recommendations.
Hey, that's not bad.
Where each of us recommends something to watch, do, or video game play.
That's actually
Yeah.
perfect.
That's
Alright,
actually
cool.
not a bad idea.
Yeah, I forgot the
Joshua.
title. I forgot the title of the movie, but hang on, I'm pulling it up on Netflix. I watched it last night. It's really cool. It's not like funny, so it's a little off-brand for me, but it's cool. Oh, there it
What's
is.
it about?
Okay, so it's a documentary / movie about psychedelic drugs, and it's called Have a Good Trip: Adventures in Psychedelics. It's on Netflix. The host is the guy who plays Ron Swanson. And
No
it's
idea
like
who that is.
it's like celebrities stories about their experiences with like mushrooms, LSD, and like peyote and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's again, have a
I
good
will
trip.
actually
Adventures
watch
in
that. Is it like a
psychedelics.
series or like a movie?
No, it's an hour and 25 minutes. It's just a cool little like, and then they have like all these trippy animations too, and it's just fun. It's really
I'm
fun.
gonna watch that now.
Cool.
Tristan, what you got for radical recommendation?
There's this little band that I really like. It's Ash Bricky. Listen to Goodbye by Ash Bricky. That's my recommendation. It's a pretty good song. They're like this like garage punk little duo band, and I think they sound really nice. And it's like,
Oh, baby, that's a recommendation. Let's see what Madeline's up to. What you recommend?
God. Well, since one of you already did look a movie and one of you already did music, which were like the two things, I can recommend the book. I started reading Beowulf. I think there might be a video game about it.
Wolf.
But it's just like
There's a movie about it.
it's a really old epic, I think. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, and I think there might be a game or something too. But I just started it, so I'm not that far in, but it's like really poetic. And it's really short
I
too,
mean-
so like if you're not a reader, it's only like
I mean,
150
it's like
pages. But so that's my
The
recommendation.
Odyssey. It's
Please
like an
stop
Odyssey
interrupting.
epic.
Fuck.
It's an Odyssey
Sorry.
epic, all right? It was written back in the day. It's like, so that's why it's the poem sort of aspect to it.
Well, yeah, it's an epic. It's a poem. That's like exactly what it's like.
Remember how people used to call stories an epic, and now we just throw it out like, well, now I throw it out like slang, since epic is off
Well-
the table now. Remember swag?
All right,
That was a weird word.
Moises, why don't you just recommend something and then we stop talking about colloquialisms?
No, fine. Just ignore content. Okay. Recommend something. Fuck. I didn't have anything in mind actually. There's this Chinese animated cartoon called Scissor 7 I watched. It's got some very nice fight scenes and funny characters. The last like 2 episodes of both seasons get serious, and that's cool and all, but I like the funny antics. So there's my recommendation. Funny antics,
Nice.
serious moments if you look into it, I guess. I don't know. I'm not good at recommending stuff. I usually just pester people about it until 2 days later and I just stopped completely because either they did or they didn't.
Yeah. I mean,
They did it or they didn't, or they did it or they didn't.
like casual entertainment, I've been watching a lot of Unisonis. Even though I've seen them all, I've just been like rewatching them because I know that like I'm never gonna like watch all of them again
Yeah.
because they're gonna be gone.
I watched them once and never again because that's how it's going to be. Each day is a memory and I will never relive it ever again.
Maddie,
No, but they
do you
still
have
make me laugh. But
a
Exactly.
favorite episode? that's
I
probably
okay,
kinda
I
hard
like
to
the
think
one
of, but-
where they were guessing the cardboard cutouts.
Oh, yeah. No,
That
that
one
was-
was really funny.
Yeah. No,
Fucking
that
Fiona.
God, yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's like three.
Um,
There's like 3 Will Smiths. Regular Will Smith, Gene
Yeah, there was
Will
like a
Smith, and
normal
yeah,
Tiny
there
size-
were a
Will
lot of Will
Smith.
Smiths.
Yeah.
It's
That
great.
was a good one.
What else? I like the one I don't know. I like all the ones where Ethan's just like really fucking chaotic. But the one where they were trying to like hold their breath for really long, I like that
Okay.
one.
Was it the one where they were making sausages and Ethan couldn't say skillet for like 3 minutes? He was like, "Skittle!" And Mark's no. Like, it was really
I
funny.
don't know. Anytime Mark is just like kind of over it, yeah.
Yeah.
My favorites. I like the whole little saga about Mark getting hit with a paintball gun and then eventually getting back at Ethan. Like the little sagas, like the one time where they were painting each other in the nude and Mark just pulls out the paintball gun. He's like, I could do it. I could do it.
Yeah.
I could do it right now. And
Really
then all
sucks.
culmin-
Yeah, go ahead.
It all culminates at the end where they try and build a doghouse and Mark is like, "Hey Ethan,
Ethan finally
you're exactly
becomes a man.
14. You're exactly 14 feet away. This is how far you were when you shot me. I'm gonna shoot you." End of the story. That was the end of the arc. But for a favorite episode, I'd have to say the one where they cover each other in wax.
Oh.
That was funny.
That was so cursed. Sorry,
I don't
Tristan,
care
do you
who
watch
you
any
are.
songs?
That's funny.
I didn't
Tristan?
understand anything that was just said.
Did you say Tristan? Do you watch any songs or
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Nice. Do you
favorite
have a
episode?
favorite
Go.
video?
I like the one where Ethan went down to Mark's haunted basement.
Ugh.
That basement was not haunted. I'm pretty sure all basements are like that.
No, but the way that Mark set it up, like genuinely, like had me a little scared. Like, oh my gosh, like it's really good stage work, editing,
At what
everything.
age did you not believe in Bloody Mary or things similar?
The age found out about it.
All right.
That was such a strange question.
I don't know.
Um,
I had a hard time between reality and fiction when it came to horror for me.
I guess that's fair. I mean, it's not like a bad question. It was just sort of random.
I mean, when I was
Um,
a little story, when I was but a young lad, my first experience of sleep paralysis was the age range of 12 to 13, 10 to 13. And I woke up and the shadows in my room resembled that of the Slenderman. And I was like, oh shit, he's coming. Oh Lord, he coming. He's right there. He's gonna take me and then he's gonna fist me in the woods. Oh God, what do I
God.
do? And I was just trying to, the entire time, my brain, I was just in my brain panicking, trying to work up the nerve, just like, this is my fate. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna have to take it. And when I eventually got control of my body, I just ran towards it, and I was just like, oh, it's a shadow. I'm a fucking idiot. I got a drink of water and I went back to sleep.
That's awful.
That's my first and only time with sleep paralysis. I could either tell another story about sleep right now, or have the
do you-
question I asked be answered.
That was
Do you
such a
want to hear
weird.
another sleep story that's weird?
I mean, sure. Yeah.
All right. I'm very concerned about my mental health because ever since I moved into my brother's room, I've been feeling like I'm haunted, bruh. All the time. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always heard my name being called, but no one actually called it. And I'm just like, damn, I must be tripping. And ever since I moved into my brother's room, it's just been worse. Like I think I've been seeing things in the corner of my eye. I think I'm hearing things in my closet, even though I know that all the rats are gone. I've been seeing stuff in my closet moved around. I've been finding all sorts of random trash in my room that I don't remember putting there. Like just earlier today, I found a dental floss draping over my garbage can. I'm just like, I do not remember that. And one time I was very sleep deprived. I tried staying up all night long, and I was just like, I'm gonna just take a quick nap. I had propped my head up like I was sort of like a laying chair rest. Like my bottom half was laying down while my upper half was upright. I was sleeping like that. And the entire time I was sleeping, I was feeling just people touching me. Like someone was grabbing my arms and like feeling me up and like rolling over my entire body like it was a field of grass. And when I woke up, I was just like tense and like well rested, but fucked over mentally.
That is extremely disturbing.
Cut to like the clip of Moy's mom just like rolling around in his room while he's like gone at school, and she's just like moving stuff around and like throwing dental floss over his garbage can, and like while he's asleep, she's just like rolling around like over him. It's like
God.
It's horrible.
it's just your mom just messing with you.
My mom's messing with me. And no, she not
Anyway,
doing that
though, to
voice.
answer the question that you did pose about like when we stopped believing in like Bloody Mary and stuff, I had a really hard time with stuff like that because like I didn't believe in it, but like I'm also really paranoid. So like while logically I knew like there's no fucking way, like there was a part of my brain that was like, no matter what you do, you will be murdered. So little Maddie, no. So I was scared of the dark for like a really long time because
Nerd
like
who's
I
scared
was
of the dark.
convinced that I was gonna get murdered. Don't make fun of me, Moises.
I'm scared of what's in the dark, not itself.
I fucking no. I hate that saying. I hate that saying so much. Don't be scared of the dark. Be scared of what's in it. Shut up. Okay, I was
mean, I
6.
am.
Shut up.
Keep going.
That was really kind of it.
You were 6 when you
Yeah.
stopped believing in it.
Probably 7 or 8. Not much older than that. Because I had cousins who were awful to me. And so they would do the Bloody Mary, like they would make me do
Yeah.
that, or like they would do it and they would push me into the bathroom. And like after the 4th or 5th time of that happening, and I'm not dead, like you know. So
For me, it was around the crisp age of 14 to 15. Like, I did have this cognitive sensation to be like, I mean, these killers are like anywhere in the world right now. There's no way they would be right outside my window. Like, even though I'm hearing tapping and stuff, that's probably not them. It's just the wind. Like, I had that cognitive thought, and that would help me to rest. But I had the lingering feeling that they were still there. And around the age of 14 to 15, that lingering feeling just sort of ended, and I'm just like, sleep. Here I go. And as as stupid as it sounds, I actually believe Enderman from the popular game Minecraft, created by Notch, were gonna appear in my window and ooga booga me. Because I was a dumb kid. And I read one creepypasta where they were real and are totally spooky and are gonna kill you. I hate it. Why did I believe that? Josh, what about you?
Oh man, you know I still believe in that shit. Your boy don't fuck around with no boogeyman.
Hey demons, it's me, your boy.
do you watch BuzzFeed Unsolved?
I have no
No.
idea what the fuck you
I don't know
just
what you're
said.
talking about.
BuzzFeed
about-
Unsolved. You just quoted it, so I assumed that you watch it, but I'm now
Nope.
realizing that you
Oh, wait,
probably
really?
do not.
Oh,
I guess
Yeah.
I just quoted that.
yeah.
Hey,
yeah, I don't-
demons, it's your boy. Yeah, that's from BuzzFeed Unsolved.
Oh, I
I
thought you were
don't
talking about
watch
like the
BuzzFeed.
thing where I said your boy don't fuck around with no boogeyman. I thought like that was the quote. I was like, wait, really?
No.
BuzzFeed saying your boy don't mess around with no boogeyman.
You know, your boy don't fuck with no pickles.
He said your boy. He said demons,
I know
it's
he
your
said
boy.
your boy, but I just don't imagine BuzzFeed throwing around racial slurs like
That's
fucking
not a
boogeyman.
Cause what?
What?
Are you saying that boogeyman is not a legitimate race? You know how insensitive that is to all boogeymen.
Oh,
that listen
you're
to our
Moises,
podcast.
honey? The question was, do
Okay.
you watch BuzzFeed Unsolved?
Okay, well, guess what, Madeline? I just changed the question. Take a look at the general chat. It's time for the
Absolutely
next.
pranked.
It's time for the next prepared thing.
Just a second.
Here's the question. Here's the
Just
question.
a second. I haven't looked at the chat yet.
Well, I'm saying the question anyway, even though I'm posting an image. There's no dire emergency. Will you accept your duty to return the cart even though you gain nothing? So,
Yes.
do you?
Yes.
No, I just let it go. Who am I to intervene with fate?
Tristan, do you take the shopping cart back to its rotation even though you gain nothing? He's thinking long and hard.
Or he could have
Cognitive
walked
wheels in
away from his phone.
brain. Now I see him on video.
What?
Look in the
I didn't hear
general chat.
My name, you cutting out.
Look in the general chat, Tristan. Do you return the shopping cart or not?
Oh, I don't even need to look at it. Yeah, I returned the shop cart because it's a decent thing to do.
Nah, I just let her roll, baby.
A funny story. I was actually posed with this question during one of my walks to school. I found a shopping cart on my way near the neighborhood, and I returned it all the way to the store. You know the one. Definitely wasn't no Walmart.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't want to say the exact stuff because I don't want to bleep it out later.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
That's
this question is derived from this Reddit post, and I'm going to read out its entirety to you because I like the wording of it, and I think it's yeah. The shopping cart is the ultimate litmus test for whether a person is capable of self-governing. To return the shopping cart is easy, convenient task, one which we all recognize as correct, appropriate thing to do. To return the shopping cart is objectively right. There are no situations other than dire emergencies in which a person is not able to return their cart. Simultaneously, it is not illegal to abandon your shopping cart. Therefore, the shopping cart prevents itself as the apex example of whether a person will do what's right without being forced to do it. No one will punish you for returning the shopping cart. No one will find you or kill you for not returning the shopping cart. You gain nothing by returning the shopping cart. You must return the shopping cart out of the goodness of your own heart. You must return the shopping cart because it is the right thing to do, because it is correct. A person who is unable to do this is no better than an animal, an absolute savage who can only be made to do what's right by threatening them with law and the force that stands behind it. The shopping cart determines whether a person is good or bad member of society. So, Josh, you're a bad member of society.
Hey man, that's one way to look at it, but here's another one. Like, shopping carts have a kind of like a destiny that they get no agency in, where they're forced to just, be used by people getting like pounds and pounds of t-shirts, and then they're forced to go back into their rack. Like, all I'm doing is I'm giving this shopping cart another opportunity. Is that
The
really
shopping
so
cart
wrong?
is not a living creature, Josh. The shopping cart cannot do anything. It is an inanimate object that is used. It is a tool. And it is the
You're a
appropriate thing to
tool.
return a tool when you're done using them.
You're a
Joshua.
tool.
Did you just voices?
Yeah.
Stop.
Make me. You can't. You're all the way in your house and I'm in mine. Eat on that.
You're right. I can't
lib.
stop you.
That's when you
Lib.
hear a "that's what you think" come from your closet. Like,
Teleports behind you. Think again.
Nani?
cool.
Love it!
I don't have a ruler or a
Oh.
yardstick anywhere, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Hang
did
on.
you actually know that quote comes from an anime called Fist of the North Star? And there was actually an American live-action adaptation of that before Netflix. And I think it's just fucking crazy.
For some reason, I assumed that it was from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
No, nope. Fist of the North Star. Punches him a couple times and he's like, "You're already dead." What? And then he just explodes. But in the American version, he does the exact same thing, except it's very clear that he doesn't even touch him. He turns around and just like, "You're already dead." What? And he just sort of grabs his head as he starts screaming and writhing in anguish. Even though nothing's happening to him.
I don't think anguish is the correct word for that. But
It's funny. It's funny.
I'm not saying
Alright.
it's not funny. I just think that agony might be a better word because anguish is usually
Anguish,
like sadness.
agony, who cares? It's pain. We're all in pain.
I care. I care.
English is just a hodgepodge of other languages poorly stitched together.
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying that, like, for you know what? Never mind. This is a weird argument,
No,
and I don't want to
Madeline,
finish it.
I'm just explaining why I don't care. I'm not trying to debunk the reason why you care. I'm trying to explain my reasoning for not caring.
That's fine,
'Cause
and
I
you
don't
already
give a
did. I
fuck.
was just okay.
Yeah. I'm dancing because I'm so used to gesturing that I just do these random things. Oh my god. What am I becoming? Josh, tell us a story. It's story time with Josh.
Okay. So there is this guy, right? And he was kind of down on his luck in life and suffered greatly from things within, like such as depression and whatnot. And he goes to therapy. This isn't about me. He goes to therapy, and this, and he's prescribed a new drug, which is
Melatonin.
still kind of in its guinea pig phase. So he goes home and takes the prescribed amount, and then his dick fell off. The end.
My dick fell off! I can't do the voice. But that's funny.
Cool.
It's
Thanks.
intrinsically funny.
Uh-huh. I'm quite tired.
I'm quite tired of your
Moi.
supplies. School supplies. I'm tired of it.
All right, yeah.
Alright, yeah. I
The
said
school supplies revolution, circa 2021.
it. Circa 2069.
Oh, hey, I sort of have a cool thing. So I don't know if I know Josh knows that I'm a part of the astronomy club in the high school.
What a loser.
And so basically all we do is we're a part of like a really big program that spans the entire coast. Oh, what is it called? I don't remember. Anyway, the thing
Nerd
is though is
Society.
we do these observations and we're like given a schedule and stuff and we're told what stars we're supposed to look at. And one of the observations is getting published, so my name is going to be in the acknowledgments of a research paper, and I think that's pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
That's
Awesome.
interesting, yeah. You get to be an accredited source in a research paper. That's nice.
Yes, and a scientific observation. I'm actually really excited about it. I'm not going to lie. I think that's really cool. But
Damn, all y'all doing all these impressive things. Meanwhile, the only thing to my name is the fact that I shit my pants when I was 7 years old.
Huh. Well,
Oh, but that's a story for another time.
I suppose I'm really stuck on what the name of that program is now.
The
what
Starfire
do you-
Protocol.
If we
Yeah,
ever get
this-
100
what'd you say?
subscribers,
I said the Starfire Protocol. It's a
Starfire.
thing from. It's something from Destiny. It's yeah. It's already taken. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
call it the
Um,
Springfield Heights Institute of Technology.
No.
Get it?
Recon. It's called Recon.
Raycon.
That's also
That
pretty
reminds
Re-
me of our sponsor, Raycon earbuds, the best. Hashtag sorry not sorry.
Moy's
There
out
goes a
here
little bit of my
spitting
story.
straight up controversy.
Here's a controversy. Why are we still recording?
I don't know. Why are we? You're the one who's in charge of
Up
it.
to you,
You're the only
bud.
one who can command the bots.
I'm not the only one that can command the bots. I'm the only one that can command them right now because I'm the host. And I prepared the whole 2 things that we did.
What was the second thing?
It was the shopping cart thing. That was the only other thing I had
Oh,
planned.
right.
I was taking a judgment of your character, and all of you are good except for Josh. Sad.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's all right. You know,
Yeah,
I always felt spiritually connected to the raccoon, so I believe I'm a bit of a garbage person, and that's okay.
That's okay. I applied for housing and stuff at Western, so I get to
That's
find out what
cool.
dorms I'm going to be in soon.
I'm just gonna be chilling back here, and I'm gonna be pursuing my BCT associates transfer degree.
Nice.
It's
You wanna
not
get
the
a-
most.
Business degree, don't you?
Yep. It's not the most impressive thing, I'm not going out and doing bigger and better things. I'm just staying back and I'm playing
That's
the
okay,
long
though.
game. I'm playing the long game right now, if anything, which is what I've always done.
Yeah.
Here, epic strategy for all you people at home. When you wake up in the morning, go into the bathroom, take some toothpaste, and just put a dollop on your finger and just touch your tongue with it. Just like scrub your entire tongue with that. Wakes you right up.
Or you could just brush your teeth.
Yeah, but that's boring. It's either wake
Okay.
up, Madeline. Who brushes their teeth before breakfast? That's my question.
Me, because I don't eat breakfast.
It's the most important meal of the day.
Actually, technically, it's not. It doesn't matter when you eat. What matters is what you eat. Technically
I
speaking,
of course know
you
that.
could eat it the first thing you eat should be like something good, just because that kind of sets the entire tone for your body. But when you eat doesn't really matter.
That's what I try and tell people, but they're like, "No, you're starving yourself." Ugh. Yeah.
I understand that, but I live in a very
Breakfast. The only reason breakfast could be considered an important meal is because, like, for some people, like, this isn't the case for me, but for some, if you eat in the morning, it helps wake you up. But me, it makes me feel sick.
Yeah, I just don't feel good after I've eaten breakfast.
So
I don't
it's
know.
subjective. I mean, like, for you, breakfast might be the most important, but for me, I would consider dinner to be the most important meal because that's usually my time to, like, wind down and, I don't know. Like, having a
But
big, thick, full belly of food helps me sleep, so not wake up. So that's why breakfast isn't great for this guy.
I think part of it
Joshy
too is
boy.
like depending on when your day starts. Like, because if you don't have to be up until 10 o'clock in the morning, like
No.
technically speaking,
10,
like your first meal is gonna be lunch probably.
10 o'clock is the morning is when I start doing stuff like my online classes and shit. Uh,
Yeah.
but I wake up at 5 a.m. because I rise and grind.
Dude, I've gone to bed at 5 more than I've woken up at 5.
I had
And
tried. So at the start of all of this, I was really good about like having a real schedule, and like I went to bed at like 10 and I got up at 6 or 7. And then I kind of quickly realized that it didn't really matter when I got up and went to bed. Um, so now I go to bed at 2 or 3 in the morning every night. And I kind of feel miserable about it most of the time. Like I'm like, I should like have a real schedule again. But then I'm like, it literally does not matter, like at all.
for me, it matters a lot because I have a morning meeting at 10 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I have to be having a good sleep schedule for that. I can't just be like, all right, Monday I go to sleep at 9, and then on Tuesday I'm going to sleep at fucking midnight, baby.
Yeah, no, and I get that. Like I've got meetings at 10 in the morning too. I don't care anymore.
All
But
right.
yeah, I'm like the only one who goes to meetings anymore. Like the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've been the only one in physics meetings, and I'm the only one who goes to art meetings. And this last English meeting, it was me and Colton.
All right.
By the way, I finished all my physics homework yesterday.
Hey, good job.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You did
Physics
good,
is always
Josh.
the first thing that I get done because it's my favorite. But that's
Here's
good.
a
I'm proud of you.
question. Here's a
Mm-hmm.
question relating back to food because I like to double back. Are you one of the types of people that eat the best thing first or save it for last?
What do you mean?
Like, let's say you have pancakes, bacon, and eggs, and your favorite thing is the eggs. Do you eat the eggs first or do you save the eggs for last?
The way I eat actually is based on temperature. So I hate cold meat above like anything else. So if there's meat, I'm gonna eat that first. And then after that, like pancakes, I don't mind if pancakes are cold. So I'm gonna eat the eggs after that because cold eggs to me are gross. So I eat based on texture and temperature, not on like based on what I like.
All right.
I
So that's a different perspective completely to any prerequisites I had.
I'm gonna be real. I can't. It's hard to put into words the primal hunger I feel around mealtime. So I don't really pay attention to like, oh, I like the meat because it's got a nice mouth feel. It's more just like inhaling what I can. Like I eat a lot very fast, and I'm more of a shoveler than like a oh I'll save this for last. But I think typically it actually more or less depends on the individual food item generally rather than like what I like more, I think. Like certain items I will just typically eat first, like eggs or bacon will usually be eaten before other things. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, I see that. I don't know. I've always been one of those people that save the best for last. And
Yeah, I shovel. So I don't really notice.
so we got
Temperature and
temperature-wise,
texture.
temperature and
Texture, though.
texture.
That's a big thing too,
I-
because like the reason why I don't like certain things when they're cold is because the texture that they get is really gross. Like cold eggs to me, like it just it's all congealed and yucky.
Tristan, what about you? Do you favor food, or do
Do you have
something
weird
different?
eating quirks like the rest of us?
I eat just a little bit of everything because if the food's good, then I just want to enjoy it all.
Nice.
Actually, yeah, that's another thing is a lot of the meals I eat aren't like multi-course and there's not a lot of things. It's usually like one casserole, one soup, one pizza. So I don't
Yeah.
really there isn't
Like
really like
for
a
me, an example would be like I don't know if we have like sorry.
Fine.
You know, like if I'm having like rice and like chicken and broccoli and like it's all in one bowl, like I don't know, I'll do a little bit of everything in one bite.
Yeah.
Like if it pairs nicely, then I'm not gonna eat all of the white rice 1st.
Mhm.
Then well I'll like if it's on a plate, I'll just kind of go in a circle.
This is gonna sound weird, because, sorry to bring race into this, but y'all are white, and I'm Hispanic, and so I
Wrong.
eat like
Yes,
only
thank you for telling me.
I only eat two types of rice.
Oh shit! That's why I look like paper. My bad. Okay, I thought I was black this whole time. Oh, shucks, man. Thank you for pointing that one out to me.
Here's a question. The white rice that I eat is made with milk and has sweet corn in it. Is that the same as your white rice, Tristan?
Oh, Moises, because my family is not Mexican. Just because my family is Mexican doesn't mean that that's not what we eat. It's just simply we're basic AF, and the white rice we get is like from a 20-pound bag, and we slap it directly into the thing. No.
Yeah, I don't have a rice cooker.
We don't have flavor in our family here.
You don't even have soy sauce?
Yes, I have soy sauce. Dude, I put
good.
stuff into my rice. But like generally speaking.
The way it's not like put into something and cooked like that. You can just add it to whatever you want. Personally, in my family, we don't really eat rice. We eat a lot of quinoa.
Yeah, I hate quinoa. Gives me the
at the old Josh household, like what we do sometimes as a healthier replacement to rice is we have this thing called like an immersion blender or something like that. Word. And we blend up like the tops of cauliflower, and that creates like a really ricey like texture, but it's not rice, so it's like rice but without all the carbs. And it just like holds the same like texture and everything as rice does. It's just a bit smaller and less uniform, but it's
really
still
like
really good. And then what I like to do to flavor mine is to put curry powder and coconut aminos, which is like a bit of like an alternative to soy sauce, because I don't really like to eat a lot of soy. So I flavor it with curry powder and coconut aminos, and it's really good.
That's really cool, actually.
speaking of flavor,
Hang on, boy. Hang on.
fine. I'll let Madeline go first. Go ahead.
I don't remember.
Epic style. That means I get to go now.
It's like a
one
competition.
time, one time, when I was making Kraft macaroni and cheese have these like little like one serving containers that come in 4 packs. And because I was a weird boy, I would eat ramen like straight up without cooking it or anything, and like save the flavor packets in a drawer because
I've
I
done
didn't know
that
what the
before.
fuck to do with them. And I got the ingenious idea of mixing this Kraft macaroni and cheese that I cooked in the microwave, and I decided, why not put this serving of chicken noodle soup flavoring into this? Long story short, I regret everything, but I finished it because I'm not a quitter.
I feel like
Oh, I
though putting a
remember though.
little bit of that would be good. Okay, go ahead.
You mentioned the cauliflower stuff. I really like cauliflower like pasta.
Cauliflower pasta.
Yeah.
What's that like? Like, what do you mean? Like, how is the cauliflower used to make pasta?
I don't know
Yeah,
how
I've
it's
heard of,
done.
like-
It's just instead of like normal pasta, it's just made out of cauliflower.
I mean, like, is it
there's-
something that you guys make, or is it like a prepackaged
No.
thing?
It's like how you would buy like raw noodles. Like
Oh,
yeah, and then you just
okay.
buy it, but it's made out
Sorry.
of cauliflower.
Yeah, that must have seemed like a stupid question, but I was just under the assumption that you guys made it
Make
at home.
everything?
So
Yeah,
I was like,
no.
how does that work?
We do make
Um,
all of our own bread though.
Man, we did a thing up for a while, where like the whole kicker is like we were just trying to stay away from anything processed, and man, that was a great style of eating because you feel great after not eating like crap. But we would make like mayonnaise
Yeah.
and ketchup,
We do.
and
We
much
make
better.
we
like
yeah we
normal
make
ketchup and
all of
mayo.
our ketchup, and we do ketchup though. Well, we started doing it because of how much sugar is in like normal ketchup. And we
Mhm.
also do bread, and we do most of our baked goods. We've done, well, mom used to do like jams and jellies and stuff. Yeah, we do kind of a lot of stuff from scratch whenever we've got the time.
One thing I've done to try and be healthier, because I know that my parents are too busy to make food every day, and like everyone is too busy to make like fresh food, so we buy a lot of processed food.
Yeah.
Not
That's
That's
recently.
totally fine though.
I'm kidding.
One thing I did to try and be healthier was make my orange juice servings like equal parts water as it is to orange juice. Like I pour water into half the cup and then fill the remaining up with orange juice.
Mhm.
And I've grown accustomed to that taste, and I'm not used to drinking regular orange juice now. And when Josh was invited over to my birthday, he gave me a strange look for doing this, and I was just like, "Oh God, I'm not normal anymore. I forgot."
Anymore? Yeah, because you're just a paragon of normality, boy.
I am very normal when it comes to regular things. I don't know. I'm normal. Who here eats cold pizza? Not me, because that's not normal.
I
Dude.
hate cold pizza. I hate it.
I freaking munch for days on cold pizza. I love cold pizza.
Me too,
Hate it.
Josh. Don't
Even
worry.
more, I love. Yeah, Tristan gets it, but sometimes I like to microwave the pizza, not enough for it to get hot, but for it to be like lukewarm, and that's another good temperature to
Actually,
eat. I mean,
Like
pizza
microwave
in all temperatures is really good.
I don't know. I
in my
really like
opinion.
day old pizza that like you microwave. I actually really like doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know why,
Yeah.
but I think it tastes like really good. But I
I
cannot
think
eat it
that
cold.
I think that reheated Pizza Hut pizza is better than fresh, honestly.
I don't really eat a lot of Pizza Hut.
Yeah,
I don't-
hey man, old Tristan and I are sponsored. We actually can't advocate for any other kind of pizza. So,
I get
No,
that. I
I can
don't
just say
eat
the
it
Pizza Hut
often
pizza is
either.
just genuinely bad. Like comparatively, like it's flat and greasy as all heck.
I
Actually,
know.
yeah,
And the only
I
times
do
I
agree
ever-
with that.
The only time that I really have it is when my little brother has a birthday party and he has his friends come over because he has those that are more flexible with their time. And
I don't know.
yeah,
I'm sort
and
of
so
just
yeah,
picky. You know what I mean? I don't like overly greasy
Yeah.
food, and like I said, I'm a texture eater, so like just grease and yeah, I don't like it.
I don't know. I'm not. I've never been a texture eater. Like I, of course, get the whole shivers throughout my body when I'm eating something chewy and then hear a crunch.
No, ma'am. No,
That's
but yeah,
horrible.
I don't know. I'm just a
Okay.
picky eater in general, though. Like there's a lot of
Because I
stuff that I
hate
just don't eat.
because I hate everyone and I love myself. This podcast has almost been going on for an hour, so I'm gonna call it here.
Okay.
This has been Bad and Entertaining. I'm your host for this episode, Moises, the worst host in existence. Who are you guys?
Hi, I'm Madeline, and I don't know why I'm here, and I have to say that every episode now.
You didn't say it last episode, so ha.
I didn't? Oh,
Yeah?
that's big sad.
know
I'm
that 'cause I
Josh,
edit
and
these
I'm just
podcasts.
trying to find out what we're all doing here.
Yo, what's up?
Like on the
It's-
planet or
Little Lugnut and Biggie Lube. And